Hello friend, today we will learn how to search and update record, and that record will get displayed in data grid view. All things together we have to do. First we will design interface. Here you can see we have taken 3 labels, 3 text boxes and 3 buttons. That is label 1 in which the text property we have made changes into registration number. Then we have selected the label 2 in which we have made the changes in the text property, that is student name. After this, in label 3 we have written father's name. Here in this we will use 3 text boxes. First text box, that is for registration number. Second text box, that is for student name. And third text box, that is for father's name. That these 3 text boxes we have to use. We have used the button 1, that is search. Basically we have made the changes in the name of the button 1, that will be, now we have made change and we have written it BTN search. Now we have taken the second button, in that we have also made the changes in the name BTN update. Now third button we have taken, in this also we have written BTN display. We have changed the name of all 3 buttons. In first button, that is BTN search, we have made the changes in the text property, and in text property we have written search. In second button, that was BTN update, in that text property we have made change into update. And third button we have taken, in that we have made the changes in the text property, that will be what, display. Now data grid view control we have taken, we have also made the changes in the name data grid. Now instead of data grid view 1, it will be data grid. These controls we have taken. After this, now we have to make changes in the coding, because we have to search the information, we have to update them, and we have to display them. For this, what we will do, first double click over the form window, then after we will get the code window. First what we have to do, before the public class form1, we have to import a namespace, that is import system.data.ordb. This is needed for database connectivity. After this we will make an object of OLEDB connection class, that is dim cn as new OLEDB connection. After making the connection, we will move on the form again. We double click over the form, and then we will get which one, private subform load event. Inside of that we will assign the connection string for the connection object that we have created. In that cn.connection string we have assigned the value that is needed for the connection string. So connection string we have assigned. In this code we have made one changes. That change was there, that is related to button update, that is btn update dot enabled false. We have used the enabled property of button btn update false, because when we search the information, then only we can perform the updation, otherwise we don't want to update the information. That was the basic concept of this. Now we will again move on the design view. Now double click on the search button. In search button, first we open the connection. cn.open we have used for opening the connection. Now we will write dim sql as string equal select star from student track, where select command is being used for which table, student track. That was the table that exists in database. Now we are using command object. We have made the object of command dim com as new OLEDB command, in which we have assigned SQL, that command is there, and then after cn, that is the connection object. Now we will make dim dr as OLEDB data reader, that is a member of data reader that is used to retrieve the information. Now we have executed dr equal com.execute reader. Here the execute reader method of command object that is basically used to retrieve the information row wise. So that's why we have used this thing. Now dim f as boolean equal false. We have taken one variable that is a kind of flag value that we have taken, because when we will find the record, then automatically the update button should be enabled true. If it is false, it means it will remain the enabled false, because we don't want to use that button at that time. dr.read, that basically data reader, that read method is used to read the record row wise. So one row at a time it can read. Now we will check the things. Whatever value we have given in the text box 1, whether it matches with the first value of the row element, then it means the record has been found. Then we will put f equal true, and we will display the information of other column of the row. That will be text box 2.text equal dr.item1, text box 3.text equal dr.item2, and then we will close the if. After that, the while loop will get closed, connection will get closed. If f is false, it means the button update dot enabled equal false, otherwise that will enable true. It means it will be visible. After doing this, we will again move on that form. After this, we double click over the update button. Now see the btn update click, that code window will get open. Again the same procedure we have to follow. Here what we will do, dim cn dot open, again we have to open the connection, because every time whenever we require those connection, then we have to open and close. Now dim SQL as string update records student track set s name equal single quotes, double quotes, then ampersand sign text box 2.text, then inverted, that will be the ampersand sign double quote single quote. Same thing you have to repeat as you are taking the input also, and whether you are updating f name, because that second field also we have to update. Then we will take text box 3.text, and where registration number exists in text box 1, that will be the string that we have used. After using this, we will execute that command with the help of command object. So dim com as new OLEDB SQL cn. Now for executing the command, we want one integer variable, that is n. So we have taken dim n as integer. Now n equal com dot execute non-query and cn dot close. Now we will give the message whether our record has been updated or not. Whether record has been updated, we will give the message, and then we clear the all text boxes, and again the button will get disabled. It means enabled property we will set into false. Now we have to display the data. For that, again we come onto the form, then we come on that select the display button, double click it, and we write the code for this. In this, again we will open the connection, we will write the command dim SQL as a string select star from student track. Now dim DA as new OLEDB data adapter, in which what we have done, we have created the same thing. We have passed two arguments, cn as well as the SQL. In DS, we have to create the dataset object, and then after we will use the concept da.fill, and then ds data grid view, that is data grid dot data source equal ds.table index 0, and we will close the connection. That was all about the content. Now we will execute the data. First we can see, we can display the record, those are there here, Satvik, Brajesh and all. Now we can see, if search one more record, that is A102. Now we are searching record, that is Subhi and Brajesh. Now we have made changes in the second text box, that is Subhi Chaure. Now we have written the another thing, Brajesh Chaure. We have added last name in their record. We have clicked on update, record has been updated, and then after again we click over the and see the changes. The record has been updated now. Thank you and have a nice